Anyone who's worked in a service position can attest that there are so many rude and entitled customers among the general public. I worked full-time as a server throughout college, and I got stories. And when it comes to using service workers for social media content, what makes it particularly insidious is that these people are going miles beyond being difficult customers by exploiting service workers for their personal gain. People who are just trying to do their jobs are having cameras shoved in their faces and are being posted online by people who think that a viral moment is worth more than someone's dignity. And I've noticed that this type of content shows up in a few different categories, so let's get into it. First, let's get into people filming themselves yelling at service workers over minor inconveniences. And it's like, you set up the camera to film yourself doing all that, and then you posted it yourself? A viral example I came across recently was a woman who went to Crumble Cookies. The woman behind the camera filming is placing an order. She wants a particular item, but that item is sold out. And this woman, you guys, could not accept no for an answer, and then just goes off on the second employee that walks up to help her. And ultimately, she gets kicked out of the store. All of this was filmed and uploaded by the unruly customer herself.
That is not gonna work, young lady. I gotta get a better deal than that. You gotta throw some other cookies in there. Just give me double of something.
You want 3 and 3?
Yeah, you have to hook it up, and yeah.
What?
I want that cake though.
Already, the way this lady is talking to the cashier is so demanding.
Do you want the cake also?
Yeah.
The big one? $20.
No, the little cakes.
Oh, we don't have any more of those.
No, you gotta.
Pre-orders.
No, they're right there. I'm looking at the little.
4 pre-orders now.
I'll pre-order it right now.
Seriously?
Dude, it's for pre-orders. How you? Gosh, man, it's just being so difficult. You know, it's really sad though, because this is proof that the world is becoming more, or not the world, but people or society. There's a lot of them that want to become narcissists, and they're like aspiring towards it, to where they treat everybody else like they don't matter, or they're just a character in their story.
Yeah.
It's sad, and they do it for clout. Social media.
So true.
He's telling me I can't get a little cake? Why?
Yeah, unfortunately that one's for all the
I don't care about what they did earlier. What are they doing? Girl, you said that you worked twice and now we're done
They
talking.
already paid for it, so unfortunately.
I want to pay for it.
Okay, but they already paid. And you have no pay.
How long do I have to wait?
Like,
So tomorrow.
What is so hard about the concept of a pre-order? The only thing that they have in stock are pre-orders, as in somebody else bought it. It's not available for you to buy.
No, this is the original tongue lash and they're talking to the wrong person. You the manager? Bring me the manager, please.
the person you were just talking to was a manager, and then
And she walked off from me like that? I've never had been intruded like that in this place ever in my life.
Okay.
Why are you? She's so entitled. It's disgusting.
Honestly, they were not even remotely rude. They
No.
they were doing everything as you should.
And that's why she was treating her the way she was, though, and treating them the way she was, because she knows that they can't necessarily step out of line.
I refuse service.
Exactly, and that's the best way to handle it. So if you want what you want, try getting it on your own, because you're not going to get it from them, because you are acting like an entitled beep hole.
Yes.
First employee that she was talking to that walked away, that was the manager. And now the lady filming wants to talk to somebody else other than the second employee who walked up, because the second employee basically told her the same thing. I don't know why this lady expects the staff to like move mountains for her and create product out of thin air that's available for her to purchase.
Do me a favor. Let me talk to somebody else. You like to use the you word too much. You're not a happy lady. You use the you word 3
No, you're not a happy lady. To be filming people and badgering them the way you're doing, how are you going to say she's not happy?
She's nasty.
And I can see why she's not happy if she's dealing with someone who acts like this.
Ugh.
I'm trying to order cookies. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I mean, we can order your cookies. But
No, I'm not happy with that order. I've been here since day one. I make promotional videos for you. You have no idea who you're talking to right now.
I mean, I don't know who you are.
You don't know who I am. I know. So let me get my order and stop talking. Just take the order. Let me get
No. I will-
4. Excuse me?
The way you're talking to me is
Okay, so call your manager back. You can call your manager.
I'm not going to get
Call your manager.
You can leave.
Call your manager. You're on video. Call your manager.
Oh,
Does it look like I care?
so it's supposed to be something threatening to see what I'm saying? People,
Seriously.
nowadays, people try and overuse the phone or their cameras to try and make other people bow down to them due to the threat of social
and this
cancellation.
is
I
not-
don't know.
And when they record themselves being like this, it's like, do you really think you're in the right?
Not only do you record yourself, but do you not look back at that video and possibly think maybe this wasn't a good look? Maybe I look like jerk-ish. I look like a jerk because I'm over here saying, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Go get your manager, go get someone else. She's like acting like she's a peasant.
Yeah.
And she's acting like just because all the employees work there, they know that she makes promotional videos for the company. That's not who you reach out to, and that's not even who you let know that you make videos for. You go to the marketing directors or maybe even reach up to the CEOs if you can, which most likely can't happen, or the managers. But look how you talk to the manager. So why would she care what you do for them if you treat them like crap?
And even if you were to make promotional videos for them, there's nowhere in it says that I should treat people like shit because I do something like this because it's superior than your job.
You owe me because I promote you on social media. Imagine how many people promote their stuff on social media. You think they should owe every single person like that?
Good job. Call your manager.
I get paid $13 an hour. Doesn't look
Do me
like
a
I
favor,
care.
mamacita, call
You
your
can walk
manager.
out. Get out right now.
Who treats anyone like that? And better yet, who films themselves treating somebody like that? What amazes me is that the person who made the video actually shared it. If I behaved this way, there's no way I would share it with the world. It's pretty clear from the title that was put on top of that video that this is a re-upload to TikTok by somebody else. And I was able to find that this video was originally posted to Facebook, of all places, by a woman who goes by the original tongue lasher. She has countless videos where she's filming her interactions with service workers everywhere she
She's
goes.
awful.
You're making a rep off of that?
Oh my
Who
gosh.
told you that's smart?
She's just a
Like-
nasty woman.
Yes. Like you actually thought this up. I should make a brand off of doing this to regular people who are working jobs, who don't even, maybe not even like working at their job, but you're just making it that much worse. And their whole experience is being ruined just for your clout. I'm telling you, social media is a drug.
Coffee shops, anywhere. She makes unreasonable requests, demands outrageous things from the workers, gets upset with them over any minor inconvenience, and even makes up issues out of thin air to complain about. All so that she can film herself yelling at and insulting these workers. Her Facebook bio says, "This content is for entertainment only." But entertainment for who? These service workers are clearly not in on it. And as much as her whole charade might be fake, like her seeking out issues and her indignation and all.
How do you find that as entertainment? And why do you want to appeal to anyone who would find that entertaining to just badger people at their jobs?
I don't know.
I think that says a lot about society in general right there, that there's even a group that would actually
How
subscribe
many
to
followers
that stuff.
did he have? That's what I'm curious. Or she
don't
had,
know.
sorry. 21K followers?
That's too much.
Ew. Seriously. Ew.
Outrageous things from the workers, gets upset with them over any minor inconvenience, and even makes up issues out of thin air to complain about. All so that she can film herself yelling at and insulting these workers. Her Facebook bio says, "This content is for entertainment only." But entertainment for who? These service workers are clearly not in on it. And as much as her whole charade might be fake, like her seeking out issues and her indignation and all of that might be an act, she is still a real belligerent customers to the service workers that she's interacting with. Disrespecting service workers is her content strategy.
I'm being extremely rude. When I walked through the door, I asked to sit here and I was waiting to get the table clean, and now you're telling me I'm extremely
Yes,
rude?
and you sat yourself.
Do you know
without us
I'm a
having the table
very,
ready for you.
very, very viral social media influencer?
Oh, wow.
Who gives
You're
a
an-
shit?
You're an influencer.
Ugh.
You're influencing the wrong people. That's what I think. If anyone is subscribed to that type of content, even if it's for fun, that's always the excuse they try and use. That's the cover, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just for entertainment purposes.
For who?
Right. And I feel like you're disguising your real behavior with a persona on social media, acting like it's not you.
Oh, because, yeah, you're so right.
To point out about these videos is that you never see her face. It's just her filming the people she's talking to without permission. Another content strategy that's been gaining a lot of popularity is lying online about your customer service experience, about how the employees treated you and how you were wronged. There's a decent handful of viral situations from this year where people who made TikToks claiming a negative customer service experience were exposed as liars by the businesses.
Good.
One of the most recent examples that I came across was a TikTok story time by a woman claiming that her and her boyfriend went to a restaurant in San Jose called Tostadas, and they were denied service by the bartender and kicked out unprovoked. And in response, the restaurant ended up posting a TikTok on their own account that reveals this woman's lies and misconduct. In this TikTok, the restaurant re-uploaded the woman's storytime video and then added in security footage from the incident in between different parts of her story. We're going to be looking at the restaurant's TikTok. It's going to jump back and forth between the woman's storytime video and the restaurant's security footage, but it's pretty easy to differentiate between the two. All text on screen was added in by the restaurant.
We're not the ones, okay? He's a right here. And you went to the bar to go get a little drinky drink, and what happened? They tried to ID both of us, and then I didn't have my ID, so I had a picture.
Wait. Oh my gosh, you don't have your ID. You don't get shit. Like, oh my gosh.
But they're saying they had a picture, but
That doesn't work.
they don't have to accept that.
No, you don't accept that.
Exactly.
You can get in trouble for accepting that.
That's what I'm saying. They don't. She thinks they have to accept it,
No.
but I'm telling you, they don't have to accept that.
No.
So your thoughts are wrong.
Okay, bitch, then just don't give me my drink. Bitch, forget it. Give him his drink.
Uh,
Hold on. It says, no, a picture of your ID will likely not work at a bar because establishments require a valid physical government-issued ID to verify age and prevent fraud.
mhm.
Bars face serious penalties such as fines and loss of their liquor license for serving underage patrons. Since a picture can be easily altered, it is not considered a reliable form of identification. This is what you're saying. You can't do it. Anyway, she thinks they have to just because it's a picture of the actual ID. Doesn't mean anything. But the fact that we even have people that think that that will be okay.
You are not old enough to drink then. You are still a child.
It's added the previous text on screen and this image. By law, establishments have to ID people before serving them alcohol. Where I was working, we had to ID anybody who appeared to be under 40 years old. And a picture of the ID doesn't count. It has to be the physical ID. It makes complete sense that she was refused alcohol. Bartender here. A picture of your ID gets you a picture of your drink of choice. If the guy that she's with had his ID, which it sounds like he did, he could get a drink for himself. Sometimes one person at the table not having their ID creates a situation where someone else tries to order on behalf of the person who doesn't have their ID, or the person who doesn't have their ID is trying to take sips off of other people's drinks, which also isn't allowed.
He brings the drink, and my man's drinking it. It's good, whatever. I'm literally recording everything, all our food, to post on TikTok. A little, what is it?
Recorded
A vlog. I recorded the drink. And he literally comes over from across the restaurant to come grab the drink out of our fucking hands and took it to the back and said, no, that's not how it goes.
So we just saw the restaurant security footage of what happened after they took the drink away. She seemed upset, and you can see her threatening to throw different items. And right now, we're just hearing her version of events. She was trying to get footage of the cocktail, and then all of a sudden, the bartender walks up and takes the drink away.
So now neither one of us can fucking drink.
The restaurant's text on screen says, you can't drink because you're not supposed to without an ID.
Just because I fucking had it, I was fucking recording it. That doesn't mean my man can't fucking drink it.
You are a flat out liar in this situation.
Seriously.
According to this video, you are not telling the truth. I'm not trying to call you a liar, but you are not telling the truth.
In this situation, you are a liar.
She is a liar.
In
for
this
sure.
situation, yes.
But what I'm saying is, how can in her mind she is convinced she did nothing wrong and she made up this entire story? Does she really believe this story? This is what scares me, because we're starting to have a lot of sociopaths and narcissists in this world. We have people that literally will lie, even though there's proof of them doing it on video doing it. And then they're going to find a way to say, no, I didn't do anything wrong, and I actually did this instead. Do you know they can see you?
Apparently not.
Like, this is crazy. And I'm glad the boyfriend stopped her from doing something crazy, it looked like.
I love this restaurant for posting this. No wonder they took away the drink.
We told her we wanted our drink remade.
Yeah, bring the drink back and he can drink it. I won't take a fucking sip of it. It's not a problem.
You was just recording it.
I was literally recording it. I pulled up the video on my phone and told her that I was literally recording it. Well, he wants to say, oh, you guys can go now. You guys can go.
You guys gotta get out.
You guys gotta get out.
The audacity to ask them to remake the
They
drink.
are.
And there's no subtlety here either. Like, they're at a table that's visible from the entire restaurant, including the bar, and she's just taking a big swig of it. Of course they saw you. And then you're getting up in their face like, well, you can just remake the drink. I was just recording it. I wasn't even drinking it. They saw you. They saw you drinking it.
What scares me is that she may be able to convince herself to continue lying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if someone were to address her on that, I wonder if she came out and actually said, you know what, I wasn't telling the truth. That would be a better look.
That would be interesting to see.
But it looks like she would refuse to do that because she just doesn't want to be wrong. She doesn't want to look like she did something bad, right? So there are a lot of people that will do that, though, for sure.
Makes sense.
You're a bartender, first of all, bitch. You can't kick nobody out at that.
It's quite literally their job to kick you out if you can't comply. The restaurant added the text on screen.
Wait, how's it not their job when they're the one providing the drink?
Seriously, and they're allowed to refuse for over serving. You can say, I'm over serving. No, I'm not giving you another drink. Like,
wait, hold on. It does say management and bartenders are authorized to refuse further service and may require the individuals involved to leave the premises. This action is part of maintaining compliance with California ABC regulations and protecting the restaurant's liquor license from penalties or suspension. They have to do it. They have to do it because they're not going to lose their license just over you.
Yep.
Because what if they didn't report it and someone else was recording and then saw that you knew that they were doing that? Then you're in even more trouble.
Management and bartenders are authorized to refuse further service and may require the individuals involved to leave the premises. This action is part of maintaining compliance with California ABC regulations and protecting the restaurant's liquor license from penalties or suspension.
I'm like, okay, mind you, we're the only customers in this restaurant on top of that.
So that's even dumber. And clearly that's not true. But even if you were the only people in the restaurant, don't you think they could zero in on you possibly doing something wrong a lot easier if you're the only ones there?
and second, they're in at 2:30, 2:27. Like, who goes really out to eat at 2:27? You miss the rush hours. Like, a lot of restaurants are empty then.
I was like, all right. I walk out. I grabbed the ketchup just on my way out, and I threw that bitch across the fucking restaurant.
What?
Oh,
It says she did, in fact, almost hit an infant.
That's the only thing she told that was true. I just thought about that. You know, she really scares me.
But she only said she threw it across the restaurant, but it didn't do anything.
No, I'm saying she threw the ketchup across the restaurant. So that's the truth. That's one thing she said
just
that was
left
true.
out what happened, where the ketchup went.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's the only part of it. That's the truth. That really scares me because I'm afraid she might actually she might physically want to do something to someone if they address her and let her know you're not telling the truth. Here's the video. Like, she really scares me. She will convince herself that she is not wrong. Oh my gosh.
She's over here throwing things because she didn't get her way.
I don't give a fuck. Go clean that bitch. He ended up coming back out, chasing us outside the restaurant with the video recorder, trying to take pictures of our license plates and
What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You's a rat.
he's a bitch. He's a
rat.
He's a bitch right here. Trying to call the police.
But that's not good that he's encouraging that in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you're gonna call the police on you. Like, you're dangerous to society.
I get it. He might be trying to stay down and loyal for his girl, though. You know what I mean? Trying to take her side and everything. to make it seem like, you know, he's not going against her, but I don't know if that would be beneficial.
But that's not cool. If someone acts out like that and starts throwing stuff or
Just
destroying
keep it real
property,
with them.
yeah.
It's not worth it at the end of the day, but a lot of people are not the same. They don't see life the same way, you know what I mean? They go about things differently.
Yeah.
They're going to go about this, but I hope that she's able to see this and be like, you know what, I was wrong. Because I would be rooting for her in that case, because then she has the capability of admitting fault when it occurs. I really hope. I really hope.
Do hella no, what the fuck? He came with the disrespect. We literally don't ever show disrespect when it comes to service, restaurants, none of that, ever.
Does anyone here believe that?
No.
I have a really hard time believing that. The text on screen from the restaurant says, the responsibility of the establishment is to stop the service, remove the drink, and if necessary, ask customers involved to leave. Calling law enforcement is only necessary if the individuals become aggressive, refuse to leave, or create a safety issue on the premises.
Which they
So
did.
many people are happy that the restaurant made this video standing up for themselves. It's insane how comfortable some people are jeopardizing someone else's job for their content. Something I covered in a previous video about filming strangers were public pranks and meta glasses being a tool for the people who make this type of content. And while public pranks have been around for a while and many of them involve people who aren't service workers, the unique element that occurs when it does involve service workers is they can't leave. They're captive participants for these prank videos. They also aren't nearly as free to resist and stand up for themselves without risking consequences. There are so many of these prank videos out there involving service workers, and it's sick. How could it have become so normalized to walk into a store or a restaurant and mess with the people working there while filming them, all for the chance at a viral moment online? They're not even funny. At best, they're being incredibly annoying, but some people take these pranks on service workers way too far.
I'm so tired of these lame-ass prank creators because there was a guy who went to a Subway and he showed the workers a video of a man blowing his brains out as a prank. Because what happened was he ordered a sub, right? And then he was like, hey, you guys made this wrong. And he went to go show the workers, you know, what was wrong with his sub. And when he opened his sub, his phone was in there and the video of that was playing.
At the end of the day, service workers...
How is that a prank?
That's not a prank. That's...
Oh no, I'm disturbed.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. You took time to say, hey, this would be worth getting clout over. Wow.